Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm going to be looking at my top 10 videos that I've made in the past, and I'm going to be looking at your guys' replies, even though, there's not as many as like you'd expect from a bigger YouTuber, but you guys have been very thoughtful, and I like some of the points that you guys have been making, and I feel like I should make another video talking about them. Also, if you haven't clicked off the video yet, I'm also doing this because I actually just started college today for the first time, believe it or not, so I actually have been so busy that this is the only chance I really have to do anything. Make a video, so this is the best I can offer for now. Hopefully I can pick it up in the future and plan ahead. So anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's go to my first one, which was the top 10 most underrated units in Dragon Ball Legends. I know that a lot of I think somebody was upset that or no, that was a different video. Anyways, you know what, screw it, let's just look at the comments. So this was top 10 underrated units. If you haven't watched it, go watch it so that you have context, of course. I'm just going to go top to bottom. I actually haven't replied to all the comments. I apologize if I haven't. There's not a lot. But let's just go top to bottom. So Ultra Hit is still a really good unit, but everyone uses UVB but doesn't realize how OP he is. I have UVB and Ultra Hit. Yeah, no, Ultra Hit's nuts. I think Ultra Vegeta Blue did overshadow him. But if I had Ultra Hit, I'd be using him. I'd be using them side by side. I'd probably run Vegeta Blue in the leader slot with a Universe Reps team with Hit and UI Sign would probably be my team, or Zamasu. Well, actually, he's not Universe Reps, but anyways, yeah, no, I think Ultra Hit is still a very good unit. I think people don't realize that he still brings a ton of value. I feel like if anything, I feel like there are a lot of cases you use him over Ultra Vegeta Blue. The major difference between the two is obviously you have their kits, right? One is 6 months older, but aside from kit, the only real major difference in my personal opinion is the fact that Ultra Hit has less teams than Ultra Vegeta Blue, because you can really only run him on a Universe Reps team. Don't even try to argue that you can run him on a Universe 6 team. That's not happening. I'm sorry, there is no viable Universe 6 team right now. But Universe Reps, yes, but that is his only team unless he's in the leader slot. So it's kind of unfortunate he's kind of locked to that leader slot. Like that is again, that's his biggest flaw, which sucks, but it's, whatever. I'm surprised I didn't see Revival UI Goku. He's really good on Universe Reps. He is. I was going to put him on my, or I was going to give him an honorable mention on my top 10 list. I didn't, because I feel like he's not underrated. I feel like he's used to a good amount. I feel like people still understand that he's a very solid unit. I mean, he's Revival. Revival units are always going to be pretty good. So, but Revival UI especially, I mean, he revives and gets a dodging, he gets a unique gauge, which is insane. Like, I don't, I do think it's kind of, I do think people overlook him, because I remember people, a lot of people don't like him because they think he lacks damage, which they're not wrong. His damage is not the best, even on his release, but he does enough considering he's a revival unit, because revival units aren't, if revival units are one-shotting, I don't know what kind of meta we're in, because that's the stupidest thing ever. But I do think revival UI is very good, but he's not underrated, which is why he's not on this list. Keep up the work. Yeah, this is. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This was a funny comment. I didn't know how to reply, so I was just like, yeah, I will keep working. Don't worry, I got you. You should do a subscriber versus you guys versus you. Nice, you. Oh my God, wait, hold on, sorry. You should do a subscriber versus you. I'm just gonna assume matches. Once you grow in subs in a bit, I will definitely sign up to fight you. Yeah, so once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be releasing my Discord. I will be doing this. This is something that I definitely want to this is something I look forward to. I want to get to know you guys. I keep clicking on people's channels. This is not what I'm supposed to be. I definitely do want to fight you guys. I think fighting you guys would definitely be very fun. Seeing the teams that you guys can come up with. Obviously, there would be rules. Not like anything like you can't use Rising Rush into ultimates. Like, it'd just be something simple. Like, I would limit the teams that we can use, and I probably would do something like a draft mode where I'd have. I think what I would do is have each. I would probably have us like, you would pick 9 characters you want to use, and then your opponent can ban 3, you can ban, or like maybe 12, and then your opponent, like something like that, right? That way it's more interesting, because subs versus creator matches, like, they're cool, but you need something to spice it up. A lot of people do that nowadays, so I want to do something unique, something that makes you want to watch my video over other people's. You have to have that mentality. So I would definitely be putting effort into that, and it's something I have been planning. This is the same request. Hey, can you do a series of subscribers versus you matches? They commented this at about the same time, so I responded to both. I literally just copied and pasted my response. Anyways, Just what I need. Yeah, W list, dude. I he keeps commenting on my videos saying the most sus crap, and it's so funny to me. I will wake up in the morning and just see the most sus. I really want to swear. I would swear if this was a live stream, but because this is a video, I will not. But he just he or she. Sorry, you can't really assume pronouns. Whereas this is 2023. What? You think I'm assuming genders now? Yeah, I can't be doing that. But they keep saying the most sus crap. It's so funny to me. I love it. It's great. Now, I don't want everyone to be doing that because I don't want my community to be sus. All right. If that's something that's gonna happen, let's keep it PG-13 to the best of our ability. Just kidding. Go ham. Go nuts. Make the algorithm love me. I'm kidding. Anyways. Ultra Broly is trash. You say that he needs good equipment and high stars to be good because if not, he will fall off. Isn't that what makes almost every unit decent? He isn't underrated. He is rated where he belongs. He is just not good enough. I agree and disagree. I agree with this because he does need good equipment and high stars, which is the case for a lot of units, right? If they don't have, most units will fall off if they don't have a lot of stars. But I feel like this is especially the case for defensive units because they tend to age better. Ultra Broly fell off pretty quickly. I mean, we can all agree with that, but I don't feel like he's that bad. If you watch anyone that has him at decent stars, which, you know, like this guy, like Anima Dude is saying, yes, unless you don't have, if you don't have him at high stars, he is kind of hard to run. If you don't have good equipment, he's kind of hard to run. There are characters now, like usually almost everyone in my top, actually no, everyone in my top 10 list, you can run like puny equipments and they'll still do well because they're just naturally, they're that good. Ultra Broly, he does need some love. I think you have to build a team around him. You can't really use him to build around somebody else. Because it's weird. He's not really like he's not really all defensive, but he's not all offensive either. He has this like weird like hybrid setup going for him. If he was more defensive, I think he'd be a lot stronger, but his gauge is still like, his gauge is very strong. So I feel like he is underrated, but yes, he is not that good, but I do believe he is underrated. Anyways, that is video number 1. Now we're going to go to, this is the video that actually surprised me. So when I made these 3, I thought this one was going to do the worst because I was like top 10 underrated units. Yeah, people would definitely want to see that. I kind of threw this in the middle so that there'd be like a gap between this video and this video. But then this one was just like, you guys loved it, which I'm guessing is because there wasn't really anything else on YouTube like this. People don't really cover units that, you know, people don't use, people don't really care about. But I guess, you know, maybe I should do something like this in the future if people like it. So let's go ahead and look at the comments here. So we're going to go top to bottom again. Yellow Roshi went away because outside of Mafuba and Slight Vanish Restore, he was outclassed by Jiren and UKG in basically every other way. Stats, card destruction, and he was a tank. The latter is much better in terms of offensive capabilities and steals strike cards. Yes, I do actually fully agree with this. I think this is a very, very valid reason and explanation as to why he disappeared. Jiren is kind of literally just a better version of Roshi. However, I do think Roshi still brings that Mafuba to the table. I think that mechanic alone is enough to make, I was going to say Tapion for some reason, to make Roshi at least somewhat decent. So, yes, I agree. Yes. King Collab, he's right idea, right explanation, everything. My only thing is just his Mafu. It's just it gives you an edge in battle, especially if the opponent's running like a triple. Let's say they're running like some people I've ran into are running like Go Frieza, Ultra Vegeta Blue, and then like Ultra Rose. I feel like Roshi is actually good in that situation because you're basically just taking away one of his options. And if you have your own, if you manage it well, I mean, you won't always be able to do this, but Roshi is kind of like a unit you would throw. Like you use his ult and you throw him away. That's kind of his whole point. But yes, I do agree with this. I would have thought Roshi would have come back when either Tag Boo Boys or Tag Gammas came, since Roshi is the only unit who can interrupt and cancel Last Stand without KO. The enemy who can cancel Last Stand without KO the enemy via his ultimate. Yeah, that is actually another good point. I didn't actually think about that, but yeah, Roshi is technically speaking the only unit that can cancel the Boo Bros' it's not preparation mode. Unfortunately, Roshi didn't really survive long enough. I mean, I kind of do want to revisit him. Maybe I should do a video where I just cover all these units that I'm talking about. That's actually an idea. But I actually have something in mind I was going to get to today, which is I was challenged by actually this guy. He was like, yeah, I don't believe you can win with Ultra Vegeta Blue with no bench. And by no bench, he or she legitimately meant, I should just say you know what, don't want to get canceled this early now, do I, right? They were suggesting I use him with no bench. No, like, characters aren't even in the party. No Z abilities, which is a nuts challenge. But he put $10 on the table. I don't know if they'll actually follow through, but I took the challenge anyways because I actually think it would be kind of funny. I should have done that when he first came out, which I did. I put it in a short, but I did actually have a bench, so he had the Z ability support. So he actually, it took me a couple attempts, but he eventually did win. Blue free-to-play Broly is such an amazing tank when he's 14 stars. Yes, that Blue Broly is nuts. I think he's very underrated. When I tried him out, because I did use all these units again. I used them to make sure that I was on the right page. The only unit I don't think I used was, well, that's in my top 10 video, is Ginyu, because I didn't pull him. Anyways, my only problem with this is, where is Green Super Kaioken Goku? Actually, I forgot about him, but I don't think he's underrated because he's not good. In all honesty, I understand where he's coming from. Dude, I'm so sorry. I gotta make sure it's today's day and age. I need to muscle memory. Super Kaioken Goku, he's okay. I think the fact that he gets I think it's if he's below 50% HP and he pops a green, he gets endurance, right? I think it's something like that, or maybe it's with the defeated battle member. One of the two. Regardless, him having endurance definitely is a big factor. But I actually had used him about a couple months ago because I tried him out. I forgot he even existed. I tried him out. Yeah, I don't think he's underrated, and I don't think he's overrated. I don't know why he would be overrated, but yeah, he's no offense. I don't think he deserves to be on that list, but I understand this point. He does actually have he has solid capabilities in his kit. Like I think he restores ki on ultimate hit. His green card restores HP, and he's okay. I mean, when he gets a Zenkai, he'll probably be pretty good considering he has endurance. But yeah, I remembered when I soloed a 1v3 with free-to-play Broly when he first released. Yep, I can't imagine it. Him having endurance and doing extra damage, or getting extra. Dude, that free-to-play Broly, I believe, has one of the highest damage reductions in the game. Like, I'm not even kidding. He gets 80% if there's 2 Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans on the enemy team, which is nuts. Pan has a better kit than the Red Gohan. There's no reason to use him over Pan. I disagree with this. Well, I agree. Sorry, I agree with this part. She does have a better kit, but there's no reason. I feel like Pan is more of a unit when you switch in, you're staying in her for a little bit. But Gohan, I feel you pop in, you land a strike or blast, whatever, you get that key and you switch out immediately. Because when you switch out, you're cycling him through. Hopefully you're doing this at the beginning of a combo, because if you're doing it at the beginning, you are buying more time for him to come back, because you can switch him in, get key, get the blue card, switch out, boom, keep refreshing. He also does have similar supporting abilities to Pan, but I don't feel like there's no reason to use him over Pan. I feel like there is a reason. I feel like that it's the Ultra Gogeta blue kit. Remember, he gets 50 ki when he hits. Gohan does something similar, and I actually do feel like that is a very strong ability, especially when the enemy reduces ki on like switch or something. I'm trying to think of another example, but I can't really think of it off the top of my head, so I won't sit here and waste time. But I do think that Red Gohan is actually viable over Pan. I think that he is a solid option. Good list. It was interesting. You got I'm assuming this means sub. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I actually do greatly appreciate when people say stuff like this, because it tells me I'm doing something right, that people are willing to comment and tell me that they enjoyed it. Can you do a video for EX units next? Sorry, no. I don't use EX units ever. I don't even have all of them. And the only thing about EX units is that they're almost never viable. I never have seen someone run an EX unit in one of my games, unless it's like a newly released EX, or it's someone that is like brand new to the game and doesn't understand what sparking is. So unfortunately, no, because I don't think EX units are really underrated or overrated at all. I feel like the only EX that really comes to mind is the EX Shenron. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'm recording this really late because, again, I've been busy all day. But I feel like that EX Shenron is decent. I know Goresh used him, and he actually did solid. I think he used him against Ultra Vegeta Blue because he's type blue, and it was actually solid. But other than that, I don't know. Whereas free-to-play Purple Super Boo, I gotta be honest, I don't feel like that guy is very good. I feel like his kit. I looked at his kit and I've seen gameplay. He just seems more like a fun unit than someone that I feel like you would run normally. Also, I don't know if I remember. I don't remember if I was factoring in teams on this video. I think it was just my top 10. I wasn't factoring in teams. I think I was for this. But regardless, I don't think that Super Boo is very good. I'm going to be frank. Well, no, he's good. Just, you know, I personally would never use him. And so for my list, I've also never seen anyone run him other than when he came out, of course. But even when he came out, I think he was just like, all right. He wasn't anything crazy. Oh, no. This is all right. We're just going to skip past that one. We're just going to, this guy just has, what are these responses? Oh, okay. It's just a misunderstanding. This is fine. I'm glad that people are having discussions. We are a community, guys. We got to come together. Anyways, let's just do this last one. This video hasn't been out for as long. Dude, it feels so weird seeing these like view numbers, and then you look at someone like Ryuden and Goresh, and I'm sorry, I'm like obsessed with them. I wanna one day like be just like, I wanna be on the same level as them, collab with them if I can, fight them, you know. That would be fun. I think that'd be very enjoyable. Maybe even like host events. That is something I want to do. I want you guys to know I've been setting long-term plans for my channel because I feel like this is really going somewhere. But I won't go into that because it's not really, I don't know if anyone really cares. So we'll just, if I can, I'll make a separate video on that. But I know that's not what you clicked here for. And if you're still here, I'm honestly surprised because this is probably a pretty boring video because I literally am not touching it at all. I'm just raw uploading it. Great oh yeah, this is my top 10 units in Dragon Ball Legends. So we're going to see what people thought of this. Great content. Keep it up, bro. Greatly appreciate it. I love it when people give me compliments. It inflates my ego and makes me feel better about myself. I'm just kidding. I'm actually pretty confident in myself. So, you know, but I still appreciate it. Ultra Vegeta Blue, just, it's futile. It's futiles everyone's abilities. He does. That's how you feel when you fight him. There's no point. Bro, you're a small channel, but you're so good. Bro, keep up. I will keep up. I'm going to keep up. I'll keep up. Yep. I'm going to keep going. I know he meant keep it up. They meant to keep it up, but yes, I will. That is my plan. Daily uploads. Hopefully my content will just get better and better. Maybe one day I can get an editor so I can pump out even more content, but we'll see. You're right. Sort of hope Trunks struggles with the synergy on future. All damage dealers, not great support. Don't clown yourself too hard, okay? I like your energy. So what they're referring to is when I was rating him, I was kind of having a seizure at the end of rating him. I think my brain like turned off and got thrown into the trash because I didn't know what the hell I was saying. I was kind of just I was really blabbering stuff just to increase the video length for whatever reason. But what I was mostly getting at is that I feel like I actually was saying something similar to this, but not all damage dealers. It was more the support because Future's weird. They have a lot of damage dealers. But the thing is that I feel like this guy is more of a support. I'm assuming that is what this person was getting at, was that it's just hard. Future is so, I think it's strike oriented as well, which this guy being strike, like he's still good. I'm not like saying that he's bad. I'm just saying Future is a heavily offensive team, which is what I'm getting at here. Supporting, I actually do feel like there is, dude, I'm so tired. I feel like I'm contradicting myself, but my final thoughts on Future is that I feel like there is a solid team for Future. There is decent support, but yes, it's mostly just damage dealers. I think someone responded, no, he's wrong. The synergy on Future is great. Having a whole team of damage dealers is perfectly fine. Future doesn't need support to cook. That is also true, though. But I think everyone in this situation is right. It's whatever you feel comfortable running. If you want to run supports, run support. If you want to run damage dealers, run damage dealers. If it's working for you, don't stop yourself. Whatever works. Love the content. I'm gonna be here when you blow up, dude. I want you guys to know I'm keeping a list of everyone that says this. Now, if too many people say it, then I'm gonna have to stop because that's gonna be way too many people to keep track of. But I want to like one day, like I don't know, a year down the line, if like whenever I hit 10,000 subs or something, I want to like go over everyone that was like remember me and just put them on a video. Just like, I remembered you. I was here. I remember you commenting. You were there since the beginning. I got the new cell and it was my second rotation. We both did. We're both kings. I'm not saying that anyone who didn't get him is kings. I'm just saying like we got lucky. Interesting. Very. Yeah, I also did accidentally say from the 4th anniversary. I introduced the Gammas as the 4th anniversary, 4th anniversary character. They're not. They're 5th anniversary. I would think I was tired making this. I don't know, but that's an excuse for everything, right? Why is he all? Oh my god. I love it though. I love it. This is like, dude. You know what I hope? You know what I hope? When I hit 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, however long it takes, eventually I will get there. When this happens, as long as the game doesn't crash, I want you to stay the same. I want you to be the guy in the stream that everyone sees and they're like, oh no, it's him. He just starts like going crazy. That's this. I'm telling you, he's set up for greatness. In my comment section, he's gonna build a reputation for himself. 200th. I'm assuming that meant 200th view, which I do. I mean, you know what? Oh well, I don't actually. I would look at my analytics, but there's a lot of stuff that I can't show on stream. So I actually do wonder what the click-through rate was. Anyways, I've been doing this for too long. I need to go to bed. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. I will. The videos. This is just like probably the most like unedited I want to swear so bad. It's in my character. I have to. I need to pump something out of my system. F word, S word, all these words. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you stuck it out this long, I'm crazy. You know what? If you're hearing this, I want you to comment down below. You know what? I don't know what you should comment down below. I don't know. I'm tired. You know what? I want you to comment down below. I love you. Just it'll make no sense to anybody. And if enough people do it, that'd be hilarious. But I actually don't know if I don't know if that'll work. But you know, if you're hearing this, do it. Anyways, goodbye.